Here is a video explaining question number 3b, students. The other day I had explained to you question number 3a with the respective columns. There is one column called V.NO, that is voucher number. This is the receipt number for receiving a receipt when goods are sold or purchased, and the number it bears has to be written here in the respective column. When you purchase any goods, you may be receiving a receipt, you will post on the credit side. When you make sales, you must be issuing a voucher or receipt. You may have to note down that number in the debit side. Ledger folio, not journal folio but ledger folio. Why? Because from here you will open the respective ledger accounts like Bharti's account, Pannalal's account, Bhavna's account, Bharti, Kamal, drawings, bank charges, discount allowed, discount received. So the page on which these respective accounts are opened will be written here in the column ledger folio. Now question number 3b, from the following transactions in the cash book with discount, cash and bank columns, prepare a triple column cash book. On June 1st we have cash in hand. This is the opening balance. So all assets show debit balance, cash is an asset. So on the debit side, June 1st, to balance brought down 800. Then they have given bank overdraft on the same date. Bank overdraft is a liability and it always show a credit balance. I had given you a note, all liabilities show credit balance. So the opening balance will be on the credit side by balance brought down in the bank column. 7th June, received a check from Bharti for rupees 3,250, discount allowed. Whenever you receive a check, I told you have to see when was the check deposited to bank. In the question, on the future date on 9th, the check was deposited into bank but not on the same day. So we will treat as cash transaction. So debit what comes in on 7th to Bharti, 3,250 in the cash column and 150 discount allowed. Now on the next transaction in your question is 9th, which is says deposit of a check into bank. It means it is a contra entry. Bank is receiving the check and cash is going out. So on the debit side, to cash account, C in the ledger folio column for writing contra. In the bank column, 3,250. On the credit side, date 9th, by bank account, C in the ledger folio column, and in the cash column 3,250, credit what goes out. On 12th, pay to Bhavna by check 2425, discount received. Whenever payment is made by check, it will be always in the bank column on the credit side. So 12th, by Bhavna, in the bank column 2425 and discount received 75 in the discount column. 15th, Bharti check returned dishonored. The check which you had received from Bharti on 7th and was deposited 9th is now dishonored on 15th. That means due to lack of funds or money in the account of Bharti, your account could not be increased or credited, not entered by the bank. So you have already debited in the bank column on 9. To cancel this effect, you will write on the opposite side, credit side, by Bharti in the bank column, not in the cash column, in the bank column, because you have to cancel the effect of debit on 9th. On 7th and 9th, already the cash column has been cancelled. If you see, on 7th, 3,250 has been debited and on 9th, 3,250 has been credited. So the effect is cancelled. To cancel the effect of 9th for check deposited to bank, it will be posted on the credit side in the bank column whenever the check is dishonored. So on 15th, by Bharti, 3,250 in the bank column, and nothing is to be mentioned about the discount because discount allowed will be cancelled in the journal by passing entry Bharti debit to discount allowed account. Next we have on 20th, withdrew from bank for office use. it is a contra entry. It means withdrawn cash from bank. So cash is coming in, debit what comes in on 20th to bank account. C in the ledger folio column, cash column, debit what comes in 250. On the credit side, 20th buy cash account. In the bank column, credit the giver. C for contra entry in the ledger folio column. 25th, check received from Pannan Lal and endorsed in favor of Kamal on 28th June. Again, you have to see about the check. Whenever you receive a check, you have to see is the check given to bank on the same day or on future date. Then other treatment is a check is received and you forward the same check to whom you have to make payment by writing his or her name at the back of the check or by attaching a slip. It is called endorsement. That is forwarding the same amount of check which you owe to other party. The check was endorsed after 3 days. So on the date of receiving the check, it will be treated as cash transaction. On the debit side to Pannan Lal 1200, and after 25th we have a transaction in the question as on 30th, but 28th comes first, so you have to pass the entry on the credit side by Kamal for endorsing. Endorsing means forward the same check. In other words, you have treated as cash on 25th, so cash is going out. On 28th, credit what goes out by Kamal 1200 in the cash column. 30th, income tax paid by check is a personal expense. So the proprietor is withdrawing money from the business and it is paid by check. That means he must have withdrawn from the bank or maybe made through bank. So it will be by drawings in the bank column. Then bank charges rupees 25. Bank charges are fees charged by the bank for giving some services besides depositing and withdrawing money. So buy bank charge account in the bank column. Then you will balance, as I told you earlier. You will first add the cash column debit side and cash column credit side. The debit side should always be greater. Cash always shows a debit balance. So 5,500 is coming debit side and the total on the credit side is 4,450, which is less than the debit side. So you will write buy balance credit for on the credit side, shorter side 1,050. Then you will add the bank column debit side and credit side and you will find the credit side is greater by 8,550. It means credit balance or bank overdraft. So you will write the figure on the credit side 11,800 in the total column, and then you write the difference in the debit side under 25th. Don't leave any space. Immediately next line 30th to balance carried forward in the bank column 8,550. Thus your cash book both sides will be tallying. Bring down the balance for cash on the debit side July 1st to balance brought down cash column, and the same line on the credit side July 1st by balance brought down in the bank column for bank amount. This is the opening balance of respective cash account and bank account.